welcome to Insanely Positive. Suzanne Freiherz here. Boy meets girl, or girl meets girl, or boy meets boy. So romantic. But they have no idea what they are getting themselves into. Did you know before you moved in together what will happen to your toothpaste and mustard tubes once your loved one laid hands on them? Neither did I. Let's talk about it. Hello, I'm Suzanne. I'm a toothpaste tube folder. I carefully squeeze the toothpaste towards the opening while nimbly folding the end to prevent even the tiniest particle of paste to escape from my attempt to make efficient use of the whole toothpaste. And then I have it where I want it to be, right at the entrance of the tube, always ready for toothbrushing emergencies. Tomato and mustard tubes have the pleasure to experience the same procedure in my diligent hands. The system works well until a tube squeezer comes along and casually spreads the paste in all directions the tube is willing to budge. We'll talk about the relationship issue arising from this a little later. Let's talk about the folding fan first. That's me. I am a tube folding fan. Either you have heard my previous description with constant nodding and a feeling of finally someone who gets me, or with a mild shake of the head, wondering something like, what is wrong with her? If you belong to the latter, you, my dear fellow human, you might be a casual squeezer. Subscribers to the squeeze style will simply squeeze the tube anywhere with the only and absolutely logical goal of getting paste out of the small opening and onto the ready-for-action toothbrush. Detailed explanations from folding fans about the logic and the many benefits of folding the tube from back to front leave you utterly unimpressed. Aside from the completely different handling of tubes, we face even more challenges when we live together. It seems that some of us always close every lid, hinged and screw alike, tightly. All jars can rely on these types of humans that they don't leak any liquid, and all pens can rest assured that they will always be closed until you hear the click. Other humans, it appears, prefer to approach lids with a more casual and relaxed attitude by placing lids on the top of the jar like a hat, taking the screwing aspect of lids more as a decoration rather than an instruction. Also, they kindly grant hinged lids the freedom and space to not being captured in a fixed position. I am both a folding fan and a tight closer, and I have been living with a casual squeezer and top placer man for over 20 years. Even after all these years, it is beyond me how one can sleep soundly with lids on the loose and tubes all crinkled and unrolled at the end. Surely you recognized which type of tube handler or jar closer you, your partner, and your other family members are. Maybe you are a combination of two. The most common seems to be that folding fans are also tight closers and casual squeezers are also on top placers. And let me guess, You are living with the exact opposite of yourself. It would be a great opportunity to use these differences as triggers to create a little dispute every now and then, wouldn't it? I witnessed some of these in houses of friends. The folding fan complains about the crinkled tube, while the casual squeezer seems to remain immune to the folding and tightly closing enthusiasm of his or her partner. Next time you find yourself being annoyed with your loved one's way to treat a lid or tube, how about stopping for a moment and becoming aware of the message within all such household containers? If the toothpaste tube was always exactly as you left it, your loved ones wouldn't share the bathroom with you. You would live alone. With this mindset, while trying to persuade the toothpaste to find its way through the tube's many crinkles and creases, I find myself being so happy and thankful that Tom lives with me and uses the same toothpaste. I won't have it any other way. Remember the message of all tubes, jars, and their fellow containers in your house when you're annoyed about any of them being too loose, too tight, too crinkly, or too neat. If things are not exactly as you left them, it's because there is this special human living with you and using the same things as you. Dearest folding fans, honored on-top placers, cherished tight closers, and valued casual squeezers, let's never take our loved ones for granted or forget how blessed we are to have these amazing beings close to us, making our world more exciting, beautiful, chaotic, organized, and above all, enrich our lives in ways that can't be squeezed into words. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Big smiles to everyone. Until next time, create joy and bliss, shed the negative. The new normal is insanely positive.